But yo, people listening there.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode
115.
115.
Yeah.
Because I never can remember.
Them boys is in the books,
In
man.
the books. 115 of them.
Absolutely, man.
Like
Chapters,
115.
baby. I wonder how many audio hours that is at this point, man.
I don't know, man. The thing about it is, though, we could have like 3,000 because we talk all the damn time.
Right.
About different stuff. But no, it's a lot of daggone hours.
Yeah, man, listen. Hey.
Those Deserter episodes were pretty long sometimes.
They were, man. They was going hour and a half, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that, man. Now we've been like in the 45 minute to an hour range, which I feel like is a sweet pocket.
Absolutely, man. So we get to rambling. You know how we get to be. Well, don't let them get into our conspiracy theories.
Hey.
Like, these things can go supernova like 3 hours. But no, we're not doing that.
The stuff they don't want you to know.
Absolutely. But yo, man, let's know what we always do. But we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Oh, man. What have I been playing? I played a little bit of Madden. I picked up a game in Madden. Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah,
Okay.
a little blast from the past, man. Of course, still rocking that 2K, rocking that Duty.
I see Duty getting the zombies, too.
Yeah. Finally, they're getting something, man. But
It looks good, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, I haven't really played zombies this iteration. I've been playing mostly multiplayer, but the zombies, when I have played it, it has been fun.
Okay, look, just waves.
Yeah.
Just
Always.
different waves. So the fact that I didn't see the one I saw was one player playing, which is no way I could play that with one person. I need a group. I need everybody in there saying we all need to be in there because I feel like I'm really at war. So
man, it just came to me too, man. Oh, I finished Wolfenstein.
Oh, they know it's on sale too. Good game.
Word.
Right?
It was a good game. You know what? The one thing I would say about it is I finally saw the difference in what 4K gaming is.
Really?
Yeah, and once you kind of notice it, it's like, okay, yeah, no.
Okay.
This is it's intricate.
Yeah,
it's a big detail.
It's funny you say that. Shout out to the wife. We closing the house on the 30th, so I'm shopping for my 4K stuff now. So I'm actually waiting for a good deal for the Xbox One X to go on sale.
I don't know. I might still go ahead and skip it. I mean, because you got the 1S. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll probably hold you over.
But I need 4K though.
Like I said, I finally saw the difference, but
Okay.
I don't know if it's worth the investment unless you just get a killer deal.
Well, it's more so future proofing at this point. I mean, because the thing
is it coming? PlayStation 5 might be coming this year. That'll probably be the better way to go. I mean, we're gonna talk about you know what I'm saying, the GOAT here in a second. But yeah, man, what you been playing?
I got beef to talk about with that too. We'll get into that later.
Okay.
But 4K is going to be so. It's safe to say 4K is here to stay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
4K ain't going nowhere.
All right, so I mean that's the thing. With it is, I think what people have a problem with 4K is the content. It's more so getting the content out there. Video gaming, I don't think will be that bad. It's more like the movies. 4K is going to be kind of hard as far as selling it streaming wise.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go back into collecting again, which I'm cool with. I'm actually getting back into physical copies.
I low-key get tired of waiting for either having to download something. Downloading games is such a bummer.
Yes,
I ain't going to lie.
Man. Yo, I'm glad you brought that up because that is such a point that I was just talking to the wife about. Was like, she was asking me about buying things digitally because me and Little Nadir share a library. And I'm like, yo, it's to the point where I might just go back and just buying 2 copies of games again. Because I'm just sick and tired of when an update comes out, or if I buy the game, if you can't preload it, you're screwed, man.
I mean, hey, listen, even if you buy that physical copy, you still going to have to download it, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like,
about that.
yo, downloading games is such a bummer.
It is.
It's such a bummer.
It is.
It's like, man, I'm ready to play this. All right, wait 7 hours.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They got map packet updates or graphic enhancement updates, which is in the end would be okay. But like you said though, 1080p and 4K, man, it's kind of a throw up at times, bro.
Yeah. You know, I think the refresh rate was really the biggest thing. Like when I was playing Wolfenstein, and I'm like seeing when I run around how everything, like how the environment is still staying the same.
Okay.
Or, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting a lot of clipping or a lot of blurred edges and stuff like that.
Right.
That was kind of the difference maker. But outside of that, I mean, listen, playing in 1080p ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Yeah, no doubt. It still looks good.
Yeah,
it still looks good. But as far as me, what I've been playing, man, I did play a little bit of Madden, trying to get some of those Ultimate players again.
Okay.
In the game, I still can't figure out how to get them though. Like I follow Mutt on Twitter, and it shows you the players that come out. That get me amped every time. I see like Michael Carmichael and Donovan McNabb comes out like a 98.
I still can't connect on Mutt, man. Like
Mutt's fun, man.
Like I play my team on 2K. Like that's actually my game mode. I love my team, but Mutt just didn't connect in the same way for some reason for me.
Maybe because Madden didn't connect for you.
I've been playing I've been playing just the quick play it now games, just running one here and there real quick.
Now, on my team, when you play on 2K, does it give you the old school players too?
You can, but I don't run with none of them old guys. Because, I mean, you got to think the game of basketball changed so much. Like, them guys pretty butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, all credit to Dr. J, man. He was an amazing
all
player.
Disrespect.
Don't try to
say no disrespect and follow up with some of the worst disrespect.
If you can't shoot the 3, like, what am I going to do with you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Larry Bird, slow as molasses.
First of all, Larry Bird can play in any era.
Oh, listen, man, he's slow as molasses though. Like on my team, I'd rather put KD out there than have Larry Bird out there clunking
if you got
along.
a choice, okay,
You know what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
If you got a choice, I would put KD as well. But there's not many. Like Bob Cousy get cooked in this day and era.
Yeah.
Like, I agree with you on some parts.
You know, I got Rick Barry, man. It's a diamond card, so I be trying to play it. I'm like, yo, man,
You got the high socks.
Man,
is he
listen.
shooting a granny shot at the free throw?
Yeah.
Oh wow, so you don't play him?
Absolutely not, man. Like I be trying to run him in the rotation. I'm like, man, he's a diamond. He should be able to do a lot of things well. Nah, man, he's buns.
Really?
You better off playing with the current players, man. You can put together a much better roster. Only players that ain't buns is like Jordan. Pippen's pretty good. Barkley's pretty good. Shaq, Penny, like the '90s players are still pretty good. But once you start going past the '90s, them guys they start looking a little woozy. I mean, Magic is a beast.
Okay,
but it's because he's a matchup nightmare. Kareem is good. Like there are a handful of them that are still pretty good. Man, you know what? Wilt get in foul trouble real quick. Oh. Yeah, you get him out the paint real
he was
fast.
guarding painters and stuff back then.
Exactly. So I'm saying LeBron come in there barreling down on him.
It's a different type, man. It's different day and age. Game wise, I mean. Yeah, I think that's one thing with 2K is if they implement that more, I would be more into it.
Yeah.
You know, because one thing about football's football.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
It's like you're out there, you're crazy. I mean, it's football players, let's keep it all the way 100. Football players are a little bit off. So the guys that are more off, they're going to do well. You know what
absolutely.
I mean?
I mean, let going to be the same in any era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ronnie Lott could come out right now and be a beast in football. You know?
Right.
Atwater, all those guys, all those classic, guys. But
Bo Jackson still running things over.
Bo's still Bo. But yeah, man, besides Madden, what else have I been playing, man? That's pretty been it. Finished Darkside. Well, not finished it. I'm about halfway through the first game again, playing through Darksiders again, the War Master Edition. That's a great game, bro. I know we're doing our top 10, man, but that game's moved up my slot as far as in my list of games. But that's it. Really, just packing stuff away. I packed up a lot of my gaming stuff, so
hey, I got you.
It's time to make the move. But all right, man. So let's go, man. One game is going to get added to the archives. I tried to not get it. But it's just too much talk about this God of War, bro.
Oh man!
I mean, a lot of the games are reviewers are rating it a perfect 10s right
Masterpiece
now. Across the board. It's another L for. And listen, okay, I'm not gonna read the second part you put in here because for PlayStation. Here's my thing. Here's my thing with PlayStation and God of War. This is finally the game that y'all have been toting the entire time. Oh, we got God of War. We got God of War. So yeah, okay, it's here now. It's got the good reviews. It's gonna sell systems. It's gonna sell some units. Bravo to y'all, man. Bravo to PlayStation. But before this one,
all the games. PlayStation got all the games.
PlayStation got a game.
All of them, bro. Spider-Man looking like a masterpiece already. God of War is a masterpiece. It's already, you know what I'm saying? It's confirmed. Yeah, man. Like, listen. And you know when it's coming to Xbox, right?
Never. That's okay. Xbox got something coming.
Man, they got Sea of Thieves. We'll talk about it. There you go. Yeah.
Crackdown's coming.
No, it's not.
Crackdown's coming, man.
Man, Crackdown been coming for like 3 years, man.
Hey, so's God of War been coming for 3 years.
Hey, man, but at least God of War is already a masterpiece. We know Crackdown is already trash. They had to scrap it and go back to the drawing board because everybody was like, yo, this is trash. What was it, 4-hour runtime? That's pathetic. That's pathetic, man. You ran raids that were longer than 4 hours, sir. You know what I'm saying? The total game
Xbox
run
is jacking up, man. Xbox is messing up. I'll be the first to admit it. I'll wave my Xbox cape for as long as I could, man. But I can't fight this fight no more, man.
Yeah, man. Like, listen, man.
I'm getting God of War though.
Yeah, I got to now. Mind you, I'm gonna finesse. Okay. Like, just know. I always finesse.
Absolutely. So I'm waiting for a sale.
Well, what I'll probably look for is a little buy one get one boy. Yeah. Figure out a way to finesse that on up. Okay. And then sell a copy, keep a copy, or maybe we'll go half and half. You know what I'm saying? Get a buy one get one boy. Okay. And 30 a piece, man. Yeah, we'd be all good.
Yeah, that'd be work.
Yeah.
We'll do that then. That's a good. I mean, something got to come out soon as far as the buy one get one free.
Oh man, listen, we might be able to do that on release day, my brother. Yeah. Like the finesse god.
It's getting too. Yeah, you are. You are though. It's been getting too good reviews though, bro. Like everyone's talking about it. I knew that usually when reviewers give the game early and let you go and review it, they know they got some heat. You know what I mean? Sometimes those games come out in low or they come out to be a big release and you don't see no reviews until the actual game comes out.
Yeah, that's when you know it's going to be shaky.
That's when you know it's like, I don't know, they a little bit on the fence. They knew they had some heat.
Yeah. They wanted to get in front of that.
Yeah, man. It's getting great, awesome reviews, man. What got me is I started seeing reviews from people that don't traditionally play God of War. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's like, 'cause for me, I don't play God of War. So I wanted to see what somebody who never went in blind, not knowing any of the story, any of the backstories, went and played it, and they said it's a phenomenal game.
Yeah, man. Listen, I got to get in it. You know what's really catching me is the one continuous shot. Like I got to see what that's about because that sounds beastie.
Yeah.
Even though it sounds like they were talking about how hard it would be to do in, you know what I'm saying, video game. It seems like it'd be pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey man, I'm sure everybody rated them.
But they said because of that, it made it more emotional.
I bet because it never takes its chance to go to a cutscene or anything like that. It's like, yo, you constantly in the game the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and Kratos got a son, and his wife died, so we know a little bit of backstory on it, but just getting to know everything. Because like what I saw, one thing that took me by surprise was one guy did an in-depth review on it. He's got a lot of RPG elements in it that I didn't think was going to be like, you know, fast travel points, like a huge map. You start off on one part and you end up on another. That's kind of
I'm about that. I'm about that life. Yeah. So is Kratos going to take the dirt nap?
I think so.
I think he takes. I think
he wants to.
Well, the thing is too, it's like, yo, in these kind of games, like anything can happen. So even if he take a dirt nap, they'll reincarnate him or something.
Exactly. But you think about it, anytime there's a game where there's a son and a father, usually the dad takes the nap.
Got to take the nap.
You know, or they set up for the finesse in part 2.
Yeah.
Or they could do a twist with the son.
hey man, Marcus Phoenix, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man, you got to take the dirt nap sometimes, bro.
He did have to take that dirt nap.
Yeah.
You know, he did. It was time, but they were 4 games.
Yo, you know, we never really get to discuss it, man. But, you know, I was so happy when Dom took that dirt nap. Good God, you know, man, listen, I've never been happier in a video game experience than when Dom took that dirt. Dom was the most useless character of all time.
That's because you played it by yourself, kid.
Yes,
you didn't play it with nobody.
Dom was awful, man. He didn't do nothing.
You played with the AI. See, me was different. I played my boy Sean. Shout out to Sean. He was Dom. So when Dom died in the game, it was like Sean died. So,
I feel you,
bro. So I'm telling you, like, it got quiet. It got real super quiet. We didn't talk, like. I don't know. I didn't shed any tears. I don't know if he shed any tears. We'll talk. We never had that discussion. It's one of those things where we put it in Pandora's box, don't talk about it. I think we both kind of shed. I don't know. Wow. But he died, bro. You played with the AI character.
Bruh.
That's why
I rejoiced. I rejoiced when he took that dirt nap. I'm like,
I didn't believe you said that when you first said
finally this piece of garbage is out of this game. Like, he was the worst sidekick of all time.
Yeah, because he's AI. But yeah, when you play with a human character, it was totally different. But the story of Dom was dope.
Dom
was always trying to find his girl, his wife, man.
Listen,
Maria.
You about to make me lose my religion up in here. All right, I was about to curse live on this podcast. All right, now we try to keep it clean for y'all kids, but man, my blood is boiling. You trying to say cape for Dom? Dom was awful.
How did you not like Dom?
He was useless, man. He did nothing.
You're the 1% who didn't like Dom.
Man,
everyone else liked Dom.
You know what? Even as him playing as the AI, like having to constantly pick him up, it's like, yo.
He never got you up?
No, never. he was complete garbage, man.
We gotta play that one time. I gotta bring that back up. God of War. Gears of War,
man. Oh my God.
But yo, God of War though, yes, we definitely gonna cop.
Yeah, I got to.
But anyways, man. Okay, so Microsoft detailed Sea of Thieves content plans. The first update is called The Hungering Deep. Will release in May and bring with it new AI and a new world threat. I like they keep growing on it. I mean, they got to. The game was only 4 hours long. They gotta grow on it.
Gonna bring you back?
Heck no. That game. Let me tell you that
Xbox ain't got no games. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
One thing about
ain't no reviving this franchise, man. It's over.
What, Xbox?
No, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, the art style gets on my nerves. It doesn't, and the thing about it is though, this day and age with Twitch and streaming and everything, I see the finesse, and I don't know if they're getting payola, but some of these cats a lot of these players are playing this game. They're trying to like hype it up. I'm like, where's the hype? Right. Even when I got into the game and playing it, I'm like, this is mediocre at best. Like this looks like Oregon Trail. Like I don't see the fun in this, bro. Like there's nothing fun about it. There's no objective.
If they continue to build it out, you know, I'll give it some credit. If they continue to build it out, it has potential to be a decent game, just because, you know, you have your crew, you're going up against other crews, you know, boom, there you go. What else though? I don't know, man. I'm just trying. I think the game is trash. I don't know what Xbox was thinking. They got God of War over here, and then they come with some booty butt cheeks. I don't know what they were thinking.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, bro. I mean, piggybacking on what you're saying, though, you got games that are coming out that are just good first party games, and the thing is, you got some meat on the bones when it comes to Sea of Thieves. I can lay a script out for Sea of Thieves that make them sell some games.
Yeah,
have something to where even follow the Pirates of the Caribbean trip.
Yeah,
just follow that. Go on hunts to get certain gear and get get a crew member, and then take that point. Just ride from all these other games, bro. Yo. Like go get a you know what I mean? Like just make it sweet. I don't get it.
Xbox just can't get a win. Like, bruh, you really look at it. Okay, so they get the exclusives to PUBG. Fortnite comes down, shuts the game down.
Yo, PUBG didn't see Fortnite. If I'm PUBG, I want a fair one.
Yeah, you gotta want the hands. Fortnite.
Yeah, we got a box
because they came in there and they just swept the buildings, man.
Yes, man. Fortnite is the wave, and what got Fortnite was the art style.
Yeah,
and
the fact that it was completely free.
And it was completely. Yeah, right. It was
completely free,
and it was completely updated.
And multi-plat,
and they updated, and they put on a phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got their first.
They just came out swinging, man. They just came out swinging.
Yeah, but this whole thing with Sea of Thieves, though, bro, I think that it is going to be here because people just want more games to play. They want things to play with their homies.
Yeah.
So I think that it does have potential, and they keep adding on. It could be a good thing. But my thing is getting people back to it, because people like myself, I played it, tried it, I'm like, it's not for me. It's kind of whack. Went away from it. How you gonna get me back?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Hey, listen, man, it's tough. It's tough to bring people back in once they walk out the door.
But we'll see, man. I mean, it was only a 4-hour game. Hopefully, they can add more to it. Maybe we'll come back. I mean, it's like that for Division. We left it for some reason, and then
we got some toxins about the Division as well.
We do. All right, man. So there's a rumor going on right now that the BioShock, new BioShock is in development. Are you here for it?
Maybe.
Because you went back and played Infinite.
Maybe, yeah. Infinite. It was a lot more smooth the second time around. It made a lot more sense. Okay. The game was still good. I mean, it wasn't like out of this world good, but it was still good. It was enjoyable. Mm-hmm. But my fear is, are we gonna get like BioShock 2? Yeah, it seems like they've been hit, miss, hit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was Take-Two Interactive that made it before. I think that it's a different studio that's supposed to be developing it this time, because Infinite was supposed to be the end.
Infinite's supposed to be the end because Infinite tied them all together.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing I liked about the BioShock games, was that they all tied together. How you can go back to BioShock 2 and look at things that happened in BioShock Infinite. Okay.
And I feel like this new BioShock might end up. Remember when Gears got made by that other studio? Like, what was the name? It wasn't Gears 4. It was like one kind of in between there.
Judgment.
Yeah,
that game was bizarre.
You know what I'm saying?
That game was bad.
I'm wondering if we're gonna get that in a BioShock.
I don't think that'll be, because the thing with comparing the two, that Division game was really just it was a money grab.
Word.
I mean, all it was Horde mode, kind of made into a story. Like, you would go to a certain part, see a cutscene, hunker down for 10 minutes, go to another part. It was no story, nothing other than that. Yeah. Like feeding waves of enemies. So hopefully BioShock wouldn't be that. They got to get Levine back, bro. I don't know what he went to do. I know he went and started his own studio.
Give him a big old back.
Absolutely. Give him full creative control, because that Infinite, I know you went back and played it. The game-wise, it wasn't, as good as we can have now. Yeah. But story-wise,
it was a good story. Yeah, like, it was a very intriguing story. But I still think BioShock 1 is the GOAT out of that series.
BioShock 1's the GOAT. Yeah. Because BioShock 1 was one of those, I love stories. That's why I kind of like, what the wife be watching, man? Law and Order. Uh-huh. I like the one Special Victims Unit, because you don't know the twist until the end. Yeah. That's what I loved about BioShock Infinite. Yeah. I mean, BioShock 1 was that you played it and you didn't find out the twist of it until the end, and you think about, damn, he's a coke since the whole time.
Yeah, well, what was really killing me was like, then you get to the end, and it's like, you thought that those little girls were evil. Really, they were like prisoners. Yes. Yeah, it was like, oh man, and you know what I'm saying, and you thought the big daddies were evil, and really they were protecting the little girls. Exactly. It was like, yeah,
but that's what made Infinite dope too. They had that DLC you went back and played. Yeah, as the big daddy.
One thing I didn't like about Infinite, man, is like, man, they tried to casually throw some racism in there.
It wasn't casual about it.
It was right. It was nothing.
No,
what I'm saying is, it was like, it didn't really like advance the story or anything like that. It was just like, we just go sprinkle some racism in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like Quentin Tarantino, we spreading the N-word all over. Yeah, it's like, gotta say that much,
right? But just Salt Bay it up. Ugh.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't subtle at all. Yeah, but you gotta think during that time, though, that time period. But then again, that's kind of whack, because it was old school time period, but they had new technology.
Yeah, I mean, they had flying cities.
Yeah, you're right. So, he didn't have to do that. But
well, first of all, how did black people even end up there?
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't have went.
No, a floating city? How you get us up there?
Hey, man, listen, I don't know.
There's a couple ways they could do it, but I can't talk about it on this podcast.
Hey.
All right, man. So, anyways, man, the Division gets another update, like we were saying, for the 1X. Adds 1X enhancements and adds better drop rates.
I'm about to be back.
I'm going back.
I'm about to be back.
I'm going back. That was all my gripe. Like, it would play. The game got super fun, but it was like the gear wasn't stacking up to the time we were investing in it. Yeah. So that's kind of what got me off of it. Plus, it was just like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really too much to do.
Yeah, once we kind of completed it and we started running and see what the weekly missions were, it was like, okay, it's the same old that we already done. Right. But yeah, man, better loot drops and all that kind of stuff. I'm here for it.
Because you figured out the green gear, we get all the gear sets, you get the special perks on it.
Yeah.
So that's the type of stuff that Destiny had at one point that was actually dope. Where you get all the gear sets, and then it was was like you got a special perk in it. It made it to where when you did use that gear within like a raid or something like that, you became an asset to the team.
Yeah.
So
you need that in the game.
You do. Absolutely.
I think that's dope. They're still updating the Division.
Yeah.
Like it seems like that's been one of the games that has a loyal cult following, but doesn't get a lot of talk.
Well, the thing about it is the Division is it benefited from Destiny taking a dirt nap, and then also no other game could compete with it. There was no other game like it that out there. But then you got Destiny who's trying to come back, and shout out to them. They're trying to get their fan base back. Even like the major streamers that used to be on board with them. They're trying to come back though. Okay. I guess March 5th they got an update coming. Basically, they're turning Destiny 2 into Destiny 1.
Okay, I be looking at. I got the little icon still on my Xbox. I be thinking about, maybe go ahead and launch that Destiny 2 one back up. And I'm like, I never see anybody playing it.
But the thing about it is though, is just getting people to play with you. Like even my group that I used to play with back in the day,
they dropped off.
Oh my gosh, I hit them up. It's like crickets in there. Like let's go back and play because they changed one of the weekly things to Nightfall, and you get like a specialty gun, which is a sweet gun this week. And I think me and Lil Nadir might try to thug it out because no one else is even.
Y'all hop on. I'll hop on with y'all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we'll get in there and play. So we get in there and play a little bit. But yeah, Division, bro, I'm there for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm back in.
All right, man. So Grand Theft Auto 5 becomes the most profitable entertainment product of all time with $6 billion in sales and 90 million units sold. Yo, follow this blueprint.
Yo, you know what? I think I bought Grand Theft Auto 5 3 times.
Really?
Like, I know I bought it for Xbox 360. I bought it for Xbox One, and I think I might have picked it up for PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah, I think I might have picked up for PlayStation 3.
Okay.
Like,
bro, I the one thing I will do, I do find it kind of just going on Twitch and watching people play games sometimes. I find it like I do find myself, if I go to buy a game, if I'm on the fence with it, I can watch somebody play and see if I like it or not. That game looks super fun.
You still have not played it, have you?
No.
Oh man,
I've not played it.
You know you can't, like, first of all, like, saying you haven't played Grand Theft Auto as a gamer is almost like blasphemous.
You know why I never got into them?
I mean, it's the highest grossing entertainment medium of all time.
I appreciate the hype. I appreciate, you know what that thing is? They started off with one game and piggybacked it all the way through a genre of games, and now they just have multiple DLCs for free.
Yeah,
that they launch.
Yo, I mean, like, the game is fun, man. Like, you can go back to it at any time. I mean, the fact that it's 6 years old at this point is like, yo,
it might be older than that, man.
It might be, but I mean, it's still fire. Like, you can still fire it up and play with the homies, and it's like it's nothing dropped off. It's like it never got boring.
I was watching something the other day on Twitch. People were playing it, and they were doing like cops and robbers scenarios.
Yeah,
where like it was one dude was the cop, and he pulled a dude over. You had to follow a script and like tell the dude what they got a ticket for and everything. Like, it's like virtual worlds, loserish. I will say that, but it looked kind of sweet though.
Yo, I mean, it's people out there that don't even be playing the game, man. They just get up there and they use the engine to like make movies.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Too, like, like the opportunities or the possibilities are endless in that game.
Yeah,
it's literally a game that you can jump in and pretty much do whatever you want. And don't start playing on PC, because then you can absolutely do whatever you want.
Yeah,
people making Iron Man mods.
Yeah, I saw that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Too. They release DLC like once every quarter.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. They just keep it going,
keep it rolling, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT.
So I'm not surprised by it. I remember,
is that greatest game of all time? Like, does it? I mean, at this point, it's the highest grossing entertainment medium. So I mean, that's including movies, books, records, anything. Like, I mean, it's bigger than the Beatles.
We gotta give it that stamp then.
Yeah, it's like,
and even bigger than that though. We got to give Grand Theft Auto just in whole a stamp, because Grand Theft was the reason why PlayStation 2 was PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3?
PlayStation 2.
Well, PlayStation 2 was the highest selling console of all time.
Yeah, I mean, it was just out of there, and it was a console exclusive. Like, Sony, y'all should have just sold Rockstar the company then, and just, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just, y'all be bleeding money right now.
They would. I mean, think if it was just on PlayStation, there would be no Xbox. There would be the
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it would be over.
Everyone wanted it, because when it was big news when it went to Xbox.
Right. You know what? I didn't know, but the highest player base is actually still on PS3.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Right. Which is weird, because the PS3 kind of flopped in a bit. You know, wasn't as big as PS2.
Right.
Wow. That's huge.
I'm like, wow, okay.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
But no, I think to answer your question, I think we do got to give it up. That might be the best game of all time.
It might be. It might be the GOAT, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, $6 billion?
Oh man, $6 billion on a video game?
Absolutely.
Whew.
Yeah. All right, man. So that's it. Video games.
Yeah. Hey, man, that was a good run. That was like 20 minutes worth of video game talk, man. That was a good run.
Us, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We done that. We done that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Hurt feelings. Cowboy Nation. They cut Dez Bryant yesterday.
Who are their receivers now?
They did no. First of all, they did Dez dirty.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Listen, Dez has been trash for the last 2 seasons.
He has. If you knew that, cut him.
Yeah.
Why'd you cut him early? We could have went out there and got his money.
Hey, yeah.
You know what I mean? You wait till the draft.
Hey, he's still gonna get $8 million.
He might.
No, I'm saying they owe him $8 million still.
He'll get $8 million, but still, he left the thing after meeting with Jerry Jones. He left rumored to be saying, "I'll see y'all twice a year."
Yeah.
So he wants to play in the NFC East
in a big Bentley.
In a big boy Bentley.
Yep.
He got the money.
Yeah, I mean,
he still punches
he ain't
mama.
hurt.
He punches mama.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But to answer that question though, as far as seeing you twice a year, he's not playing for the Eagles. The Giants could get him.
Iglees might go ahead and pick him up. Like Giants pick him up, man. It's gonna be.
Don't ever disrespect the world champs like that. Okay, it's Eagles.
Hey, the Iglees. Y'all,
Eagles.
I'll let y'all have your little run, okay? Iglees.
Hey, look, man. You saw our Instagram post. You know, we ain't done yet, man. We still gonna keep talking.
Y'all ain't done. With the rest of us, we finished with y'all.
No, we ain't done.
Everybody back to 0-0. All right? We looking towards the next season.
Yeah.
I
feel you.
It's a wrap for that. But listen, y'all be good to pick up Dez out there, man.
Nah. We don't. It's too many. That personality wouldn't fit in our locker room, man. One thing about Dez though, I just see him on the sideline, just screaming and yelling, all that stuff, man. I just love it as an Eagle fan. Like, look at him out there. They want to say it's passion. No, he's just out there. Dez is washed, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's no discredit to him. It's just that football players have a short life in the NFL.
Yeah.
If you're a receiver, running back, it's short, bro. When you can't separate from nobody, it's time to hang them up.
Hey, listen, man. I know a place. Where
you know?
New England Patriots.
Yeah.
I could really see them going ahead and picking him up, man. Because, I mean, Belichick, he going to slap him in his mouth, tell him shut up.
Yeah.
And Dez going to do it.
Yeah, but one thing about New England, they got a good way of taking something that other people's trash, pick it up,
turn it into a treasure.
dust it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Have him out there catching
Brady could use a big target to just, stick the ball to. And to be a 1A, 1B with Gronk.
Yeah. If Gronk comes back.
If Gronk coming back, man.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Something's weird in New England right now, though.
It is, man. For whatever reason, they're having some tension, but I think that they'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. They doing a lot more than them Iglees to get Meek Mill free.
Here we go.
They doing a whole lot more to get your boy Meek Mill free. Where you at, Eagles Nation? Where you at? Free Meek.
Yo, that was dope though.
Yeah.
Robert Kraft went. First of all, I bet I can just envision in my story. Robert Kraft had the white flowy shirt on, no buffer tee. He just went in there, gold chain, choker. Just like, yo, Meek, we gonna get you out, man.
Yo, I know Meek Mill probably was looking like they're like, man, you got a visitor. Like, all right. Man, this ain't my lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Robert Kraft?
Robert Kraft.
What are you doing here? We just bitch
We ain't asked for no mac and cheese.
Yeah. I think Robert Kraft recognized the fact that the aura of the Meek Mill movement is what pushed Eagles over this year.
Yo, man, I think Robert Kraft just on the low end thug, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He probably hollered at Rose.
Yeah.
Was like, hey, Renzel, I need that contact info. Get me on the visitors list.
Yeah.
Renzel made it happen, and you know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying?
Well, on the low, though, Robert Kraft do a lot of good things, though, bro. He offered his
Robert
private
Kraft.
jet.
I heard he got a Chaser's chain. Big fat Cuban boy on that. You know what I'm saying?
In other news, he also donated his private jet to fly some kids somewhere. I can't remember what it was. It was a good story, but I don't know. Look it up. I don't fact check.
Yeah.
But anyway, man. So Dez is gone. I'm happy about. I don't even care because Dez just hasn't been good in a couple years anyway. So whatever. Cowboy Nation, rejoice, man. I know you guys are happy about the futures going on, but you have no receiving core.
Yeah, I was gonna say who are the receivers now?
And Dak is out there. First of all, your quarterback's name is Dak. I can talk about the Cowboys forever. They're trash. They have not been good for 20 years, man.
The hate.
For 20 years, they have not been good. They have not had any play. You know how many playoffs wins they had in the last 20 years, Kev?
One.
Same as me and you and I.
I thought they got one.
No, they had none.
Yikes.
None.
It was one playoff appearance? Two playoff appearances.
One playoff appearance.
Two. Dak made the playoffs, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
They lost the first round. Yeah, they lost that first game. And then the one game that Romo
played long time ago.
Yeah, they should have got rid of Romo.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Cowboys, man. I don't care about y'all. Die.
Man.
All right, man. So other good Philly news, man. Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell beef over who should be Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, man.
What say you?
I mean, I say Donovan Mitchell deserves it. He did more with less. That Utah team was not supposed to achieve anything, and they've been letting go of mediocre talent all year, picking up mediocre talent all year, and Donovan Mitchell still found a way to get them to what, a 4 seed?
Yeah.
3 seed?
Yeah.
In the West? Like, yo,
well,
that's
it goes
ridiculous.
back to the original question. Do you consider Ben Simmons a rookie?
Yes, because I mean he didn't play his first year or whatever, so I would still consider him a rookie. But when I look at his numbers, I hate to say that they're inflated because I mean Ben Simmons is a beast. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot, but he's also got a lot of young talent around him. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's on there too.
That is just a team that's built to win. Like Utah's success has been solely on Donovan Mitchell's back.
And no one saw it coming.
Nobody saw it coming.
No one saw. I know. I didn't. I didn't see him until he started boofing on cats after week 2. What's this dude out here dunking?
Duncan just going. Remember everybody talked about Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
I look at Donovan Mitchell and Dennis Smith Jr. as being in very similar situations. Now, mind you, Utah they have Gobert. Gobert is a defensive beast or whatever, but I mean he ain't gonna give you a whole lot on offense. Who else they got out there? Rubio's all right. He can facilitate or whatever, but that team has been carried by Donovan Mitchell. Then you look at Dennis Smith Jr. What he was able to do with the Mavs, which was a whole lot of nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so but they were trying to tank though. The Mavs were trying to tank.
I mean, listen, you never trying to tank if you got the pieces to put on the floor. I mean, y'all still got Dirk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who else did they just pick up, man? They had New Orleans Noel. I don't even know if he's still out there anymore. Yeah. They had an old boy from Golden State. Harrison Barnes.
Okay, Harrison Barnes.
Yeah,
he was a crapshoot. He went out there and became a dumpster can.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you had I would say at least equal talent as what Utah had, man. But Utah put a better product on the floor, and for that reason alone, the fact that Donovan Mitchell carried that team to the playoffs at a high seed in the West, that speaks volumes to you know what I'm saying, what he did for that team.
The fact I do like that both players care about it, which only points to one thing and one thing only, is that this is money involved. They probably got something in the contract about it.
Oh, yeah,
so they're both wanting to get the award. Excuse me. Being that I'm I root for Philly, the Eagles, I root for the Sixers as well. I'm more of a Bron fan, but I don't think Ben Simmons should even be offered to get it, because it's one thing if you're a rookie and this is your first year. First of all, you're coming in. They're both 21. Yeah, I will say that. I will grade them both. They are both 21. But Ben Simmons had a year under his belt to travel. Yeah, lift weights, get his body right, just work on basketball.
Learn the regimen.
Absolutely. Donovan Mitchell came straight from college.
Yeah,
he went from college eating Big Bufords and stuff, and now he's coming into the league. So it's a big difference when you have a year under your belt. Yeah. So that's why I think but on court, this is the first minutes played. They're both 21, so it's a debate that can go both ways. I think I think it's gonna be co. They're gonna give it co-MVPs.
Co-MVPs. Yeah. I would find that acceptable, but if Donovan Mitchell doesn't get that recognition, I do feel like that is a big snub. That's a big time snub.
Yeah. If it's just Ben Simmons wins it straight out, then you can't. Because what Donovan Mitchell did this year, like you said, is nothing short of special.
Yo, I mean, and the fact that even coming into these playoffs, man, people are like, yo, I think that they can give the Thunder a run for their money. I mean, we're talking about Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony. You're talking about Donovan Mitchell can out here and give them. I mean, they're talking about Donovan Mitchell is about to expose Westbrook, which I don't think is about to happen at all.
Hold on, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. We got to talk about playoffs.
Okay.
All right, but speaking of Russell Westbrook, though, Russell Westbrook notched his second season averaging a triple double. What do you think about this? It's fugazi, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it was. It's fugazi. Was there any doubt in your mind he needed 16 rebounds? He wasn't gonna get it. Was there any doubt?
No. I mean, it was so pathetic the way that they just lined those rebounds up for him. I mean, it's cool, but it's that like. He gave that interview before the game, like, all the people that want to say I'm stat padding and blah 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 blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like he was making an excuse for what was about to happen that night. You know what I'm saying?
But you are.
Like, he already knew what the game plan was like, so let me just jump out in front of this, let these people know. And I mean, like, listen, it's an accomplishment. Even though I do feel like the triple-double now is the most overrated stat in basketball anymore, because it's like, yo, they're handing these bad boys
he had 13 rebounds at the half.
Yo, who was old boy up in Denver, Nurkic or whatever? Man, he had like a triple-double in like
once he
12
got
minutes.
Once he got
he had it like 12 minutes. I'm like...
once that happened, you were like, it's done. The triple double is no longer any good.
Right. This is an overrated stat now.
I just find it funny that this is the second year that he's won it. Last year they made this big fuss over him doing it, and they gave him MVP for it.
Yeah.
Last year should have been Harden's MVP, bro.
It should have been. You know
what I'm saying? Like, and now they ain't even talk about it. He's like, okay, it's Bron, and there's the beard.
Yeah.
Although there is one other person, I'm gonna get into it. And also we talk about it now, man. So MVP race heats up a little, I should say. LeBron and Westbrook throwing their hats in the races, and should James Harden be nervous? I don't think he should. I think the person that was the second. If I had a vote, my second vote would be Anthony Davis.
AD, I can see where you make that argument.
I looked at his numbers the other day, bro. his numbers were crazy after your boy got hurt.
After Boogie got hurt.
After Boogie went down. The thing about it is with Anthony Davis, call it, keep it all the way 100. This is the first year he's been healthy all the time.
Yeah.
He's always been ouchy. And
he's ouchy this year too, but
he was a little bit ouchy this year, but he played a lot more this year. His usage rate was more on the court this year. His numbers were nuts this year, bro.
Yeah.
So if I had a vote, he'd be my number 2. I would give it to Harden. Harden still is clear cut. He's been the best player, which I found it weird that he had averaged the most points, but LeBron had the most total points.
Well, what you also got to keep in mind is Harden missed like 10 games this season.
Okay.
So I think that there was like a 40-point difference between the two, which if you think about the fact that Harden missed 10 games and there's only a 40-point difference between the two in their stats, it's like, Harden blew him out of the water. As far as scoring goes. But, I don't think that James Harden has anything to worry about. The MVP is his. Everybody kind of knows that. You kind of got to make that conversation. I will say, if anybody else was deserving, it would have to be LeBron.
Yeah.
But I can't give it to him just because it's like, the Cavs
their record isn't.
They struggle. Their record doesn't really reflect, them having a great year. When I look at the Rockets, man, okay, James Harden won 55 games last year without Chris Paul. First of all, who was on that Rockets team last year? I mean, it was pretty much the same core, and they just added Chris Paul this year. And
your boy got hurt though, didn't he? Didn't somebody get hurt last year though?
I don't remember.
Did Nene get hurt last year?
Probably. I mean, Nene old.
Nene's like 1,000. They don't know how old he is. Him and Serge Ibaka, they don't think they know how old they are.
Man, Nene's super old.
Yeah, he's super old. Nene was on $1. But go ahead.
Yeah, but when I look at it, man, they won 55 games last year, man, and then Chris Paul comes in there. You get 65 games this year. Like, number one team in win percentage this year. Leading points per game, top 5 in most categories across the board.
Man.
Like James Harden, when we thought, hey, his points and everything like that is going to go down with Chris Paul going there. Like, he just showed he can play with anybody. He can make any team good.
Yeah.
And he's been robbed the past 3 years.
Bro, I don't think people realize it. Like, this year and last year, there's been top 5 guard years of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, of all time guards. So you got to. He should have 2 MVPs. He's gonna win it this year. I don't even think it's gonna be. He's gonna be the first unanimous since my boy got it. The light skin assassin, Steph.
Yeah. And when I make the argument for LeBron too, it's like, we got to keep in mind what was LeBron doing in January and February, because we were talking about that team and we were talking about how that team was falling apart.
It was
dropping 20 games in the month and all of that. And it's like, I don't remember the Rockets ever going through a stretch like that. The record I remembered about the Rockets was like, when James Harden and CP3 are both on the floor, they're undefeated.
They're undefeated.
Their
biggest thing was just getting everybody healthy.
Yeah.
Because they play so many minutes. They play a lot of guys too.
Yeah.
And they got Joe Johnson. Some other guys are going to come in here for hired help. But I don't. Yeah, man. I don't think it's even close to give Harden.
I feel like it's fun to bring it up. And LeBron towards the end of this season, what I'm saying, he really turned it up, man. And everybody wants to be back on that train.
But LeBron. What you call them, bronzexuals?
Yeah,
those be the ones like
the bronzexuals.
Yeah, man. Those be the guys that really like. I had an argument with a dude at work the other day and trying to say LeBron should be MVP.
And it's like, no.
And I like LeBron.
Listen, I love LeBron. I'm a Cavs fan. I love LeBron. But it's like, LeBron's fans make him so hard to defend. It's like, man, the guy is not like. Hey, he is who he is, man. He's a fantastic player. Top 3 all time.
In years past, it kind of could get the Jordan effect where you get kind of LeBron could be one of those players who. Kind of
he could get it in a year.
Yeah,
he could get it in a year.
He get it in a year, but I don't know. Not this year.
And you know what? And to speak to your Anthony Davis point, it's like, I expect Anthony Davis to ball because nobody else on that team is really any good. You got Drew Holiday. Yes. He's decent. But Rondo,
goons, man.
I'm saying Rondo's not going to give you buckets like that.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to rebound the ball like that. So I expect AD to have those inflated numbers.
Man, AD for like a 3-week stretch was like 45 and 20.
Yeah.
He was getting some crazy numbers. Him and Aldridge. Him and Aldridge was both putting up some crazy numbers for that stretch.
But when you're the guy on your team, that's what you're supposed to do. And you look at what LeBron did. It's like, who else on the Cavs was really? JR has been horrible all year. You know what I'm saying? I love Henny Smith, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's been awful all year. Kevin Love's been in and out. LeBron had to show that.
He stayed that ship. But if JR, it's so good to see when JR plays like JR. It's like they play so much better.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, it hurts that Korver got inserted to the starting lineup over JR, but it's like, JR was slumping. Hey man, got to put the best product on the floor.
Absolutely. But let's get into it though, bro. So NBA playoffs start today. Yeah. Actually, in about 45 minutes. Actually.
Yeah.
What matchups are you looking forward to the most?
Man, like we were talking about before the podcast, man. But I feel like Timberwolves Rockets is actually going to be a much better series than anybody's giving it credit for. The matchups are a nightmare on that matchup. You know what I'm saying? As far as top to bottom, starting 5, that's going to be a matchup nightmare across the board. Utah and the Thunder. That's going to be another really good series. Yeah. Spurs and the Warriors. That should be a pretty decent series.
Okay.
Who does Sixers get? Sixers get
Miami Heat.
The Heat.
That's going to be an interesting one.
I think that's going to be a bloodbath.
I don't think so. The only reason why I say that is because you got a great coach in spoken coach.
Yeah, spoken coach.
And one thing about good coaches is in a series they can take things away.
It can make the difference.
It can make the difference.
Absolutely.
And the fact that what makes Ben Simmons so good is that he can't shoot. We know Ben Simmons cannot shoot.
He can just get to the bucket.
He can get to the bucket. So the fact that a good coach can take that away, that's what Popovich does. So we'll see if that's what Spo can do.
Yeah.
But Miami has been all year finding those ways. Like, hey, Miami beat them.
Who did the Bucks get?
The Bucks got the Celtics. The Celtics.
I think the Bucks that'll probably be the biggest upset.
You think
so? I think the Bucks.
But isn't it an upset though?
Yeah, because the Celtics had a much better record, had a lot more success this year. But with Giannis coming in healthy and the Celtics big players not, what I'm saying? I can see that being a first round bounce.
Only thing about with Boston though, I mean not Boston, but Milwaukee is who they got besides Giannis. I mean Jabari's coming back now.
Yeah,
he's getting some bounce.
He's disgruntled.
Yeah, he's disgruntled. Yeah. So he'll be okay. But Boston, man, I knew they were gonna be. They went against the Mormons.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean,
once your boy Hayward signed with them and went against the Mormons, bro, you don't do the Mormons like that. That's what all that karma just came with him. And Danny Ainge tried to finesse with Isaiah and trade him with that bum hip.
Yeah.
So the bum hip and the Mormons, it was too much. It was too much going against them this year, bro.
You know what though?
He went out game 1, Kev.
Hey, yeah,
first game.
This is true. But you know what though? First game, first quarter, first couple minutes.
Yes. First break to the bucket.
But I do feel like, oh man, break was. Oh, that's a nasty word.
Yeah,
that's a nasty word.
Yikes,
but I do feel like Celtics, they did it the right way because you know what? I think that Kyrie going to having that surgery. I think Ainge was like, you know what? We ain't really about to make no noise, man. Go ahead and sit it down. Get right now, and we'll just retool for next year. Don't worry about it. We got a lot of young guys out here. You already got them to the playoffs. We want to get them as much experience as we can. And you know what I'm saying? You just go ahead. I mean, he didn't IT him, try to talk him up into keep on playing, keep on going.
Yeah.
They was like, nah, let's go ahead and shut it down. Go ahead, and we're going to freshen up that knee. There's no structural damage.
Right.
Let's just go ahead and get you on the right path.
Right. And it also gives a chance for Jason Tatum to play more because I think he hits a star.
Yeah, and Rozier. Rozier can get some more minutes. Yeah.
He's a goon, I think, too.
Man, they did IT so dirty.
They did, man.
Like, I mean, they shut Kyrie down before the playoffs. IT, they was like, we can make the Eastern Conference Finals play.
Get out there and play.
I mean, your sister was so sorry to hear.
What happened?
Get your ass on the court.
Get out there and lace them up, sir. We need you out there.
We need you out there.
Boston pride.
Right.
Yeah, they did them wrong. That karma, along with the Mormons, man, it was too much going against them.
Yeah.
So the rest of these matchups, you got Toronto and Washington. I think Toronto's out of here. Toronto lost the first.
Man. Washington too dysfunctional. I mean, Toronto with, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say lack of talent because they've had a lot of success, but Toronto without the big names, they figured out a way to really play team basketball and make everything count, get everybody's best performance out of everyone. Right. Washington, they don't even like each other.
No. Gortat doesn't like John Wall.
Man, Beal and John Wall haven't liked each other the entire time they were there.
Right, Beal and John Wall don't like each other, which is weird, though. Like, what can they do to, like, get some team builders out here, bro? Like, go fishing or, go.
To me, that speaks to the organization. Like,
who's
you know
their coach?
Right.
That's right here. I don't know. We don't know who their coach is.
You know what I'm saying? The Washington disappointments. They're not.
I knew when John Wall came back with the braids or the little twisties on his hair, I said, he thinks he's a rebel. I said, this is a wrap. They're going to be on their way out of here. I mean, I don't know, man. Not Boston. I'm sorry. Washington is just. They'll never be relevant, bro. Like, I just don't ever think so. And Bill is nice. They're gonna rot. They're gonna let him wait. They're gonna waste his good years. Gortat is a good big man.
Gortat is retiring after this season.
Gortat's
listen. First of all, when Gortat came out talking trash about John Wall, if I was that coach, I'd have smacked him in his big ugly mouth.
He's Russian.
Listen, I don't care. I'm the boss around here. All right, I'd have smacked him in his big ugly mouth and told him to shut it. Okay,
hey, man, ain't nobody smacking Zangief, bro.
Or then fire him. Just fire him because listen, you don't need him. Yeah. He's about to retire. He can do nothing for. When's the last time you saw a game was like, man, Gortat, he was a difference maker out there.
We'll see the playoffs.
Man, he was out there. He was really redirecting shots out there.
So real quick, let's go through and see who's gonna win.
All right.
So you got Houston and Minnesota.
Houston.
All right. OKC, Utah.
OKC. I'm still taking OKC. Okay. I mean that veteran talent.
Okay. Portland and Pelicans.
Portland.
Okay. Golden State, San Antonio.
Golden State.
You said that real quick.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be?
I don't we got it in there about Kawhi. I don't think Kawhi coming back for.
Okay. Real. All right. Yeah. Milwaukee and Boston.
Milwaukee. All right.
76ers, Miami.
Sixers.
All right. Cleveland and Indiana.
It
Okay.
don't even matter.
All right. Toronto and Washington.
Toronto.
All right, I married you all those picks. Although I will say though, I'm gonna go and put a hot take out here.
Okay.
San Antonio's gonna take Golden State out.
Nah.
They're gonna take him out. They're gonna take him to Game 7. It's gonna be real interesting. KD, this is gonna be a real good series for KD.
KD's gonna sweep him.
Okay.
Because you know what? The thing is, like, did you see Clay drop 22 on the head tops in the first quarter?
He did. Yeah,
Clay's getting right around the right time.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Clay's one of those players. I think I would trade anybody for Clay.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I think he's the odd man out because eventually they're going to pay all those guys. They're going to break up eventually. I would probably trade anybody on my team for Klay Thompson. He's getting a handle now too.
I don't know, man. I've always kind of wondered would Clay thrive as the guy?
Absolutely,
as being the number one guy. I don't
shoots
know that he
too
can.
well.
But I mean, he's not going to get those shots anymore. Is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, with KD on the floor, KD always has to be the priority. But
he was a danger before KD got there, though.
Right. So with Steph on the floor, Steph always had to be the priority.
Okay, well, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Steph on the floor. You're right.
So that one's tough. But you know what? I think that you're being lulled to sleep a little bit by Golden State just because of how lazy they've played.
Bro, they've been looking awful.
But you know what? I just think after Steve Kerr around All-Star got to talking about, it's hard keeping these guys motivated. I think that they just didn't care about the regular season anymore. They were just kind of going out on the floor like, we're better than all of these guys. We can win whenever we want to. I mean, quiet as this kept. I mean, what, Golden State is a 2 seed in the West?
Yeah.
They're a 2 seed. We're talking about, man, they're underachieving. They are a 2 seed in the West. Like,
well, and the thing about it too, though, they like you said, they don't really care about the regular season.
Yeah, they don't care anymore. They just, this is the time they've been just gritting their teeth.
It's their 4th year. This will be their 4th year going to the finals if they go.
And I mean, they broke the regular season record, and you saw how that worked out for them. So they know that that's not about nothing anymore. They're like, yo, don't even go out. So I low key feel like some of these injuries have been rest.
You think so?
KD's ribs rest. Draymond's groin rest.
Yeah.
Clay and his finger, that was his finger.
Yeah.
But
what about Steph though? Can they win without Steph? You think?
Yeah, I mean, you got Kevin Durant, man. You got Kevin Durant. Like,
you're the second best player on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, you got a guy that's just unguardable.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, we'll see. It starts today.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens, man. All right, man. So piggyback on that series though, there's a rumor that Kawhi will come back for this series with them.
Yeah,
they already said they ruled him out tonight.
Yep,
he's ruled out for Game 1. Do you think he's going to come back?
No. I think Kawhi is out here securing the bag. He's hey, listen, he got nothing to prove to these guys. He knows that they ain't about to make no noise this year.
Yeah.
He like, why risk it?
He played 9 games this year, bro. 9 games. Is Kawhi gone?
No.
I mean, is he going to leave San Antonio?
No. But I do think that he's waiting for Tony and Manu to get on out of here. Like, I don't think he appreciated Tony's, slick talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to go ahead and let him slick talk and walk his way on out of here. All right.
But I think he's wasting a good time right now because Aldridge is balling. Yeah. I think he's coming back. I think he's coming back.
If he does come back, it would be looking for revenge.
Yes,
that's the only way.
Right, looking for revenge. Yeah, absolutely. Petula took him out last year.
Yeah,
they were up 20. He goes down. They lose the game.
Yeah,
series over.
Listen, I would love to see Kawhi come back, but I do think that he's out here. He's thinking secure the bag time.
He's pulling a Willis Reed.
Yeah, he saw what happened to IT. IT went out there being team first, Mr. Man, and he didn't effed up the bag.
But also, IT is 5'5".
Yeah, but Kawhi ain't effing up the bag. He like, like, you know what, man, make me miss you.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
He's going to Supermax.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Spurs underachieve. He can look at it like, now, if I was out there,
right,
been a different story.
But he has that test now with them last year. If he was out there last year,
money. you want him to come back this series? Pay him. Pay the man. How about that?
Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know. I think he's coming back, though. I think he'll come back for Game 2.
I hope.
They're already reporting that he's not playing Game 1.
Yeah,
that means he's on watch.
Yeah. I hope he comes back, but if he doesn't, I understand.
If he comes back, does that change your stance on Golden State, San Antonio?
No.
Okay.
Listen, if San Antonio gets the brakes beat off of him, he ain't coming back.
Yeah, no, he's like, I'm going to sit this one out, player.
Right? Yeah, no, y'all handle that.
I'm going to go ahead and charter the boat for the fishing trip.
Right, y'all handle that.
All right, man. So LeBron confirms 0 Dark 30 hours starts today.
Yes.
These are scary hours for the NBA.
You better believe it.
Yes, they are.
LeBron James.
LeBron
James.
You know when LeBron puts the all black thing on there on Instagram, it's over, bro. But they are going to do the LeBron watch.
I'm coming.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now.
I got the chopper loaded.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Don't let me catch you if I don't get them.
If I don't get those shoes.
Man, we taking it back to the
these
90s.
Shoes right here. I need these shoes.
The ski mask way, baby.
It has to happen. No, LeBron, I love what LeBron and Nike are doing this year, though, bro.
Yeah,
I love
for
it,
sure.
man.
Yo, I'm still hurt, man. Chris, man, shout out to you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed them Air Max bronze I sent to you. But
you should have.
I'm enjoying that money. I just hit the bank yesterday. I ain't too mad. But the boys was nice. They was very nice.
Y'all wore them the other day. Everybody's asking me, what are they? Like,
yeah, those are butter.
You peasants. Stay away from my shoes. But yo, the reason why the Cavs might win, though, honestly, Tristan Thompson.
I was thinking about it too. This might lose.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
She didn't take him back.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, man.
Yeah,
so anyway,
ahead.
so your boy Tristan Thompson, man, he gets caught cheating. Welcomes a new daughter into the world. Congratulations for that.
Yeah.
But right before the playoffs, do we need this scandal to happen?
No, but you know what? You know what made it even worse? Because my theory is that LeBron actually set this up. He set the entourage. Matter of fact, in one of the pictures, man, Gabrielle Union's like in the back, like
that's what got me.
Yeah.
That's when I knew that this was a setup.
Yeah.
Because first of all, they're going to the team hotel. She's all of maybe 30 inches away from my man. Like, come on, bro.
I'm pretty sure that was Steph Loss taking the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Gabrielle Union over there on the Bluetooth, like, yo, plans are going according.
Like, yo, what are you doing, man? Like, he broke every code out here. No, first of all, men don't cheat. That's first and foremost. That's the first thing out there. But he's from Canada, so we can't take credit for him.
Right.
Bro, this is all about the finesse of the Kardashians.
You know what, though? The thing is, too, though, also, the reason why I'm saying we might lose is like, yo, man, Braun came with the full force.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Right before the playoffs. Listen,
no
regard for his daughter's life.
No.
Okay, none. She delivered that baby like 2 days later.
He did not care.
No regard. He was like, we got to cut the cancer. And she won't leave. It's like
she blamed the thoughts.
Listen, he said that he was given spiritual counseling. He felt like he needed to take that girl to the hotel for spiritual guidance.
Maybe Tristan's pimp hand is strong, bro. But we're looking at this wrong.
Braun couldn't even shake it. He's like, yo, man. I mean, he can't.
Nobody can shake pimp.
Yo, man,
Jenner, bro.
he dropped the spirit bomb.
Yes.
And that wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the last. That was one punch. The one punch that goes. That was the last thing he had to do. He couldn't do it.
And I mean, he tried to secure it right before the playoffs, man. And you know what I'm saying?
And Zero Dark 30.
She ain't leaving.
Nah, man.
Kardashian curse might have us getting bounced in the first.
Ooh,
I mean, listen, that Pacer team is all right.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup.
It's gonna be rough, and I mean,
LeBron ain't showing.
What Bron say though, man? If you gotta come to City for game one, it could be tough. It could be rough.
Do they start at home?
I believe Cavs should be at home. Yeah,
they're 3.
Yeah,
yeah. No, they're 4.
Well, I think
4-5.
Yeah,
okay,
so they're still seated ahead.
All right, so it'll be okay, man. Ain't Pacers, man.
Listen, I'm worried about that Kardashian curse, man.
Listen,
I got to be real.
At this point, bro. At this point,
and you just can't shake it. No, she won't leave.
It's like mold in the crib, bro. You either learn to breathe with it or sell the crib.
Listen,
at this point, you can't do nothing with it, man.
Listen here, man. One of the thought said she was pregnant.
Yeah,
Bron was throwing his best stuff. One of the thought said she was pregnant.
Hey, I'm sick of you putting this on Bron, man.
It was a sex tape. You know what I'm saying? It's footage. It was 5 different women, 5 different incidents, 2 days before you deliver the baby, and she won't leave.
No,
listen, LeBron, he dropped the spirit bomb. She's unfazed.
She took it like
he was like,
your best shot.
Yeah,
Trisha come into the room. Canada forever. Where's Drake? You don't care, man.
The real six god.
Hey, man. The thing about Chloe though, she'd have been on this path before. I'm sure she done dated some.
I mean, there was footage.
Yeah,
there was footage.
Doesn't matter.
She was about to pop in 2 days.
It doesn't matter.
And we see. I mean, he had the trifecta.
Hey,
LeBron threw his best shot, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I still say Cavs in 5.
I don't know. It's scary. It's scary times out here, man. That Kardashian curse is low key undefeated.
Yeah, man. And they got your boy. Kanye
Only person ever shake it is the beard.
Yeah,
he came through unscathed.
Yeah, but
that's why he's the MVP.
That's because that's exactly why. Because the beard came in, and did what, you know what I mean.
He did what he's supposed to do.
You know what I mean? And then make
pew pew.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, quietly, man, the boy got a nice resume.
He do. We talked about it before.
Me and the wifey were talking about like, listen, you know, if you're gonna do it like James Harden, okay? You know what I'm saying? He ain't out here. He ain't getting them pregnant.
Right.
He ain't even taking them in public. He ain't even taking them in public.
Right.
Disrespect.
He's walking ahead, let them walk in the back. You got to zoom in on the picture. Is that that's
man,
Chloe.
Listen, he's don't pull up at 3 a.m. to cuddle with me.
No.
Okay?
Not at all. You know what it is.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
You know what this WID text was.
Oh, man. The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Did he move into the GOAT position? I think James Harden might be the GOAT.
He might have, man.
Might be the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Take notes.
All right, man. So your boy Kanye West even wanted to fade with with Tristan over this stuff, man.
Hey, man, that boy's so deep in the sunken place, man. It's
Yo,
first of all, like, you're breaking man code. First of all,
right. That's what I said too.
Pure violation of man code.
Exactly. I get that. That's your wife's sister. Look, my wife's sister.
Listen,
our wives are sisters. I'm like, yo, hey, listen.
That's between them.
That's between them.
You know what I'm saying?
Where we gonna eat?
Listen, I love you both.
Right, I love y'all both. All right. I'm gonna text my man, make sure he's cool. Right. Just for the right thing to do. I'm gonna text her too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like, yo,
I love you both. Y'all need to work it out.
Y'all need to work all that out. You wanna put hands on him?
Right. Never.
What kind of a game is that though?
Violation.
First of all,
that's sunken place, Kanye.
And then don't even act. First, and then you got your boy Rob. He said Rob was texting talking about if it happens again, there's gonna be a problem. Like, Rob, shut up.
Rob got the goons.
Bro, just shut up, Rob. You're financing Black China and she looks like a Barbie. So stop it, man.
Ooh, man, her and her 18-year-old boyfriend.
Oh my God, come on.
Sending them to Funland.
Yo, man, like, does that disturb you? That disturbs me seeing that. Like, that looks like her son.
Hey, man, listen. Shout out to the young boy, man.
Attention,
get it how you live, yo.
Attention.
Get it how you live, youngin.
Nah, young boy, get out of there. You must ain't got no daddy or no father, no uncles. They would tell him to get out of there. Get out there and milk her.
Hey, how you fun, little boy.
Yeah, but hold the thing about Kanye though. First of all, Tristan Thompson is 6'8", 6'9". That's nothing with Tristan in this whole story. Like, Tristan, how are you cheating, bro? We see you.
Yeah.
You're 6'9". You're 6'10".
You're not low, beloved. Yeah.
You're not low. But
he was in the club with the hoodie on too, like, they'll never know.
They'll never know it's me. Like, bro, you're 6'10". You know?
Everybody in the club only sees you, man.
Right.
They see you before they see the bar.
Exactly. You see the lights and you.
Right.
That's it. You're taller than everybody in there.
Yo, size, like, that was like the time I seen Greg Oden in the club. It was like, yo, why are you
I seen
here?
him too, yeah.
It's just
so
like,
odd.
bruh, like, I mean, you just over here just patting people on the head. Like, excuse me.
I seen him. He was in the corner dancing with some chick in the VIP section with a bottle of Henny on ice.
Hey,
that bottle was
good
very
man.
chilled.
Good man.
Oh, he was over there with that sore leg getting it in too.
Oh man.
But anyways, man, that's another subject.
At least it wasn't a fish.
Yeah, man. But Kanye, stop it, bro. Like, come on. Kanye, like, even when I look at his pictures, he just looks like in a sunken place. I still think that movie was about him. Get Out was about him, bro. I'm pretty sure of it.
It might have been.
That's why he can't put no music out. Maybe to put the talent of that music in another white producer. Maybe that's why Kanye hasn't been the same.
Hey, you might be on to something. You might be on Murder on the Beat.
I'm gonna edit that out because they might come get me.
Hey, yeah.
They might
you
come
watch
get
yourselves.
us.
Put a bleep on there.
If GML takes a tank, you just know they came and got me.
Right.
All right, man. So another thing with Kanye, he's released a new interview conversation with his interior designer.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
What the hell?
Oh, listen, man.
I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good conversation. He's no longer worried about being number one. He wants to be water.
Wants to be water?
He wants to be water. Man, like the great Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? Be water. Have no shape, no form.
Bruce Lee was dope, though.
Yeah, Bruce Lee. Hey, listen.
Bruce Lee was always dope.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Okay.
All right, hey, I ain't mad at that.
I want the old Kanye back. I want to get back with Don C. Don C doing some sweet things with those shoes, too.
I got opinions about that. Yeah, I mean, I was never a big fan of Fusions, and I know it's Don C, and they're pretty nice.
Well,
and the Sean Witherspoons, those were pretty nice. I mean, they did.
The old
that was
school
a Fusion.
Nike, the Nike retros I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no, you haven't seen the shoe he's actually releasing. Like, he's got his own model coming, man. It's a mashup of ones, twos, and threes.
No, I'm not here for that.
I'm like, I mean, look, like they look pretty nice, but I'm like.
Well, he got a good record with those twos, though. Those Don C twos was fire. He just overpriced them.
Yeah, man. But look, I don't know. Fusions, man. Fusions just.
Nah, Fusions can go to heck. I was always. If you had
Jordans with the Air Force One bottom on them.
Oh, those were god awful, bro.
Oh,
those.
Man.
If you wore those to my school, you got cracked on to you.
Bro, I might set your feet on fire.
Yeah, you would have got. There's no way. Fusions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the worst.
Farthest I go is a Dub Zero.
Yeah.
And it's
exactly.
I cut grass in those.
Yeah, exactly. Fusions, I wouldn't even walk to the store.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, man. So 21 Savage says he's not in the game to be the greatest, only here to get paid.
Yeah.
Is this what's wrong with hip hop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I was listening because we were trying to select albums for this week, man, and I actually started listening to Smoke Purp's little project or whatever with Murder Beats, and I was like, yo, this sounds like everything else that's out there. Like, all of these SoundCloud rappers sound the exact same. Like, and that's the biggest problem. Like, listen, I think that's why we were just drooling over Saba so much. Now, I mean, mind you, he was immensely talented.
Yeah.
But it was just like, yo, it was so refreshing to hear somebody that sounded like something different.
Like young.
Yeah, and the thing with that too is it's like, yo, it feels like to me that would be the easiest way to get on at this point. Is like, yo, just make something different that doesn't sound like all of the little drug infused names.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
I mean, like you said, that's what made Saba so refreshing because he was a young boy. You look at the art. of the album, and I didn't know it was gonna be, you know, what I got into, just jazzy and all those things. But this is exactly what's wrong with music, because people are getting into it nowadays, and we talked about this before. It's a cash grab, and that's what makes it so disrespectful. And you be the one that always say like, "Oh, these young boys, let them go, let them go, dear." This is what gets on my nerves, because it's disrespectful to the art. You know what I mean? There's the art of music, the poetry behind it, the fact you're saying something. Even if you're saying something where you're from, whatever, I don't care. Just as long as it got some meaning to you. I don't care if you like shoelaces. Just talk about them. Just talk about it in a right, good way. Yeah. Don't just come in there and say, yeah, I'm in here. I do it, hey, I, and then put it out.
Well, see, where I would say, like, I don't think that it's wrong for the genre to have that music out there, but where I feel like is it actually hurts these artists individually, because it's like, yo, as long as that's the mentality, you'll always be flashing and playing. And then, like, these artists wonder why 2-3 years from when they came out, you know what I'm saying, they're ice cold, you know, can't really, you know, find any love anywhere out here. Nobody wants to hear them anymore. It's because it's like, yo, everybody's been, that's why these guys got to put out tapes every month, because it's like, yo, everybody's been doing your sound. So if you're going to keep your name out there, you got to constantly keep on pumping it out there. And these kids are fickle. Yeah, they turn on these, it's a popularity contest, so man. Yeah, and I mean, and it's a new one coming out every day, so it's hard to keep your place. Right. But you know what I'm saying? It's a reason why, like, why is Lil Yachty already kind of experiencing the turn where the kids don't rock with him no more? I mean, he was hot as fish grease in 2016.
Bro, you can take, it's like, think about it when we were in high school. You can take it, like, we all had new kids that came to the school, and that person was just, oh my God, they're gorgeous. They look so, like, people will be drooling over the fact of this, because it's somebody new. Yeah. It's just a new face that you see around, and after eventually you be like, yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, you see him so much, but even beyond that, though, it's like, man, look at the artists that came up in you know, the last 10 years. I mean, we look at the Ye's, the Lil Waynes, the J's, the Eminems, the Kendricks, Drake, Cole, all these guys. Like, is that going to be the last crop of artists that can have longevity? Because, like, these new kids, like, yo, they pop up. Like, 21 Savage, I mean, I like some of 21's music.
Me too. I do too.
But will he be here in 2 to 3 years? I think he might be on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if he'll be doing rap records.
Yeah, he definitely will be.
Or he might still be doing rap records. It's just nobody will care anymore.
Right. Well, like I said, with technology being the way it is, he can do it. Have a studio in essence in his own crib, put out the music, and then go from there. Make a couple dollars, and that be that. To answer your question, no, and I don't think he'll be around. And the reason why I won't be around is because he says he doesn't care, and guess what? It comes out in his music too. Yeah. Even when you break it down to it. Music is either going to make you emotional, make you dance, one of those two things. But like you said, if everyone, there's going to be a 22 Savage. He's going to sound just like 21 Savage. Yeah. It's going to happen. He's going to come out.
Or the sound will flip and you'll be left behind.
That's it. And it'll be like, what are you going to do to reinvent yourself? Yeah. When it comes down to it, the music is all that's going to last.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
So, you know, we'll see. But yeah, that's exactly what's wrong with hip-hop, bro. All right, man. So Lil Uzi Vert releases new freestyle of Who Run It challenge. This is Offset and Rich the Kid.
Yeah.
The Offset want to get you some noise. The Rich the Kid one, no one cares.
Well, they've been going back and forth, so I think that's gonna get a little bit of attention. But
you think so?
Yeah, man, they're going back to an old school hip hop formula. Beef, get to beefing.
You like beef?
I love it. I love beefing hip hop. Get to beefing. Tell him he ain't gonna do nothing. That's right.
Is nobody gonna take Lil Uzi Vert seriously though, bro? Yeah. Let me talk to the kids on the bus stop eating the popsicle, man. Like, it's Lil Uzi Vert. He's like 5'2".
I was entertained.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I didn't even hear the track. I just saw the story. I'm like, they're upset with each other. Wonder how this will play out.
Wonder how it'll play out. Yeah, it won't be anything.
I forgot about it like 10 minutes later. I was like, oh, price of Bitcoin. Lots of trades. All right.
Like you said, it's a news story. No, if it goes for music, I'm here for it. I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but I think Uzi is due for something. And he's been beefing with his record label, too, so it might be a ploy for that.
Yeah, man. Listen, Atlantic, they're in a weird time.
They are a very weird time.
Like, they're picking up all the internet sensations, man, dropping all the real artists, man. I don't think this is a sustainable business model. I think it's a quick crash grab, and then that ship is going to sink. Yeah. But, you know, even beyond the Uzi diss, man, I'm glad to see 3 6 Mafia getting so much love, man. Who Run It challenge, yo? Yeah. I like that. I like that, man.
I do like that too. They don't get enough credit too.
Nah, man.
Juicy J still putting out music too.
Yo, DJ Paul actually remixed Who Run It. Yeah, I was like, okay, he still sounding kind of good, man. I think he might need a 3 6 album or something, baby.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
I'm here for it.
Nah,
listen. I thought my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Side to side.
Speaking of beef, though, T.I. and Gucci Mane are beefing over who started trap music.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Guwap.
I gotta give it to UGK.
I don't know if I get like UGK. I could see where they would be the primary influencer. Yeah. But as far as like making actual trap music like what we hear today, I think Gucci.
Who was out first though?
T.I. was out first commercially, but I feel like even though T.I. was talking about trap music back in the early 2000s, what we consider trap music today, I feel like everybody who's doing it is doing a rendition of what Gucci Mane.
So can we say that maybe T.I. started it, but Gucci made it better?
It feels like T.I. coined the phrase, but Gucci Mane is the lead example of the genre, because I mean these kids that are doing trap music now don't sound like T.I.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
T.I. was actually rapping though.
There's a million Guwap clones out there.
Oh yeah, very much.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I would have to kind of tip my hat to Gucci as being, you know, kind of the leader of what trap music is today. Even though, you know, T.I. deserves his credit. I mean, he was the first to coin the phrase, but I consider T.I. more of a versatile artist, whereas like Gucci was a trapper.
Yeah. I think Gucci, to give his credit, I never liked Gucci Mane as far as his older stuff doing, but the wave was so big. Yeah. So I always had to acknowledge, like, yo, okay, I can give it up to that fact.
He got a sound.
Yeah, he got a sound. He got a sound. So yeah, so it's whack that both of them are arguing over it because you're in your 40s. You guys are both pioneers in this whole thing. Just piece it up, bro.
Right.
All right, man. So Nicki Minaj returns less than a week after Cardi B dropped her album.
Yeah.
Dropped 2 singles.
Very strategic.
Was it on purpose?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Cardi's a part of her rollout already. She already out here dissing. I don't want to say dissing, but she got Cardi name in her mouth. Yeah. You know, where I kind of felt like Nicki goofed in this is it's like, yo, you took your time away, and then you came back out, and the first thing that you wanted to do was beef with Cardi, when what you really should have been doing was capitalizing on this women's movement and trying to piece it up with all these women and make, you know what I'm saying, kind of big that up. Like, if you would have been the one out here to be, you know, uniting all the female rappers, you know, letting the beef go with Remy Ma, trying to move forward, you know what I'm saying, apologizing to Lil' Kim, making it right with, or you know what I'm saying, ushering in Cardi, singing her praises. Not to say that she hasn't, but if you would have really did that, I think that would have actually helped her cause. Because what she don't realize is like the perception between Nicki Minaj and Cardi is like, yo, people are rooting for Cardi because Cardi comes off like the underdog. She seems more relatable, seems like the type of, you know what I'm saying, girl that, you know, everybody wants to cheer for. You want to see her win. Whereas Nicki, she's kind of always built her career off of being a little bit snobby and just nasty, catty. And it's like, yo, people don't really like that. And I feel like it's coming across in the narrative of how the music is playing
especially
out.
Not now. I mean, especially not now with it being the full woman, you know, just coming together, like you said, and them going at each other is just not what they want to hear. And it's coming from one end, and that's, you know, Nicki Minaj is in, which is odd in my opinion, because like you said, she's usually the person that would be the one that'd be the more snobby, looking down on the whole thing.
Yeah, and Nicki just kind of comes off like a weirdo. Yeah. Like where Cardi just seems like a lot more fun. Like it seemed like, yo, you could sit back and drink a beer with Cardi.
Yeah, absolutely, okay? Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I think people like her, because she's so relatable. She's like the girl from around the way, man. That's just
where Nicki is like, yo, man, you got like the crazy cartoons and the colorful hair.
We don't know how you're talking, and you know, like even when the interview she just did, she's crying. I don't even know if that was real or not.
Right, it just seems like it's all just a big theatric, and it's like, yo, you can't win against Cardi. Cardi's the people's champ right now. You gotta recognize that energy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And trying to get on the, you know, oh, they're all making me look bad wave is not like the sympathy wave ain't gonna help you.
No, not at all. People don't care about that.
We don't care.
No, people don't care about that. She puts those 2 songs out. What do you think about the songs though?
Actually, I thought the songs were pretty good, man. I thought she was rapping pretty good, man. That Barty Tings, like she's a better rapper than Cardi. And I mean, I don't think there was ever any argument about that. It's just we like Cardi more,
right? Exactly. Know? Like I said before, it's a popularity contest. Yeah, that's all people care about. It would behoove you to just piece it up and y'all just make good music together. Absolutely. Like what happens? Remember the Ladies' Night song with Missy Elliott?
Like that was a big moment.
That was one of the biggest songs ever, too.
And you know what, man? She ought to be taking cues from Missy Elliott. Like, yo, I don't remember Missy Elliott ever feeling like she had to compete with any other female MC. No. Missy just did her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And bigged all the rest of them up.
Yep. And made good music.
Made good music, man.
When they came together to make that song, she was with it.
Yeah. And they did it. She always had her lane, man. Missy could drop at any time. I've never heard anybody have anything negative to say about Missy. No. It's because, hey, yo, you know, hey, she just did her thing and stayed out the way.
Right. You got anything else, bro?
I don't think so, man. Do all the good YouTube stuff. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all of that kind of stuff.
It's on iTunes too. If you hear it, if you see this on YouTube,
you know that's actually my preference. Listen on iTunes.
I do. Yeah, I do too. I find that way as well.
Yeah. But yeah, man. However you guys consume it, man. We just want you to enjoy it, man. Absolutely. Come kick it with your boys.
Yeah, man. Just come in here, pull up.
Always.
And then when the kids say pull up.
Yeah. Okay. That's a popular one.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that means. But anyways, I'm Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we're GamesMusicLyfe. This is the GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 115 in the books. Drink more water, people.
Peace.